It looks like the current timing and path would have the Gulf Coast of Florida, the northern Gulf Coast of Florida, seeing the heavier rain bands starting later this evening. Then the storm itself moving inland overnight tonight into first thing tomorrow morning. Christine mentioned now a Category 1 hurricane with 75 miles per hour. So what do the numbers mean? So we call it a major hurricane when the classification hits a 3 or higher. And here it is, 120 mile per hour sustained winds right around the eye wall sitting offshore. This is overnight tonight, and then it will move inland. It looks like right now either is a Category 2 or 3. Now the good news is, look how quick it's going to move. Here's Wednesday afternoon starting to weaken in Georgia, and then overnight going into Thursday morning, a tropical storm moving up into the Carolinas. In fact, it's going to move quickly, hopefully will dampen significant flooding concerns somewhat, but you always have concerns of flooding and a foot or more, of course, with these tropical systems. Here it is on Futurecast. You're just watching the spinning of it right there. This is what, 10 o'clock. This is local time, our local time at 10 p.m. So 1 a.m. In Florida overnight tonight. And then in the early morning hours, there it is. This is the same, almost exact spot. The northern Gulf Coast of Florida is what the Hurricane Center was projecting landfall to be 24 hours ago. So the good news, if there is good news, is that at least the forecast seems to be pretty consistent, which will help people prepare. Okay, we have the air quality warning still up for Roseburg, Medford, Bend, and the west slope of the Cascades, currently projected to be up through the morning hours of today. And then this wind advisory starts at 11 a.m. and goes into the evening hours for the Dalles out into Pendleton. Still looks like some west gusts coming later today to about 50 miles per hour. Those winds will be pushing a lot of wildfire smoke, by the way, out toward Pendleton and then eventually out toward Idaho. Air quality numbers this morning, mainly a mix of moderate to good up and down the Willamette Valley. So we're keeping an eye on that. And then earlier in the show, I showed you all this thunderstorm activity up to our north. So if you're traveling up to Seattle this morning, this action is moving south to north. We're pretty much dry here locally. We've had a few showers overnight. Salem, I think at 2 o'clock this morning, you folks were reporting a light passing shower. Futurecast this morning doesn't show a whole lot. It shows a little bit of rain activity. Then this afternoon it shows the showers starting to pick up a little bit. Our temperatures as you get going this morning are currently sitting at about 60 degrees. We'll look for clouds, a few showers, 73. Mainly dry tomorrow. And then Thursday, still our big hope for a rainy day where we could pick up about 1/4 of an inch of fairly widespread moisture. This is your 7-day forecast for now.